Welcome to Voices Cary Live. Was that fun or was that fun? I'm incredibly proud of what happened here over the last 9 months. Some of you have joined me for the entire journey, and those of you that this is your first time watching, this is what happens when we communicate as a community. A lot of really great things happened and a lot of lessons learned about the recent election. I have a lot. It's amazing. Like, I try to boil down politics and keep money out of it. Because I see the people, and I'm not one of those, not saying my opponent is, but just, I'm not one of those people that's got a guy. I don't got a guy. I don't have an asphalt guy. I don't have a concrete guy or a girl. And this is what happens when we communicate as a village. There's a lot of folks that wanted to keep the small town charm. And I did door hangers. Well, first, Voices Cary Live is a podcast for you. Welcome. This is your megaphone and microphone. I broadcast live to multiple platforms, including podcast, audio only. And I look forward to doing in the future. It might be not as often. I'm going to focus on family, as I have always been, and including yours. That's why I was here in the first place. But it's just amazing going through something that you've never done before. And I hope somebody out there has seen that. I've been told it a few times, but particularly anybody, including, more importantly, our youth, because they're going to have a whole bunch of challenges with technology. I've touched on it before with just talking on this podcast right now. Everything's transcribed, and wherever that may go in the future, I never want people to be afraid to speak their mind, and it should always be done respectfully. But you should never avoid speaking. I've seen what money influences and has done. I'm smarter because of it. And I believe moving forward with everything that's been learned, it's been said before that you can influence more outside of exactly what this program has done, outside of government than inside. I decided to do door hangers. I didn't spend a dime on direct mail. Every time you receive something in the mail for our zip code, it's safe to say it's about $3,000. If you have a service do it that's targeted, it could be more. So I didn't do any of those. I just did door hangers. And the thing that concerns me a little bit, I think the biggest thing about what I've learned in this whole process is that it's just having a look behind the curtain, and I'm just disappointed. That's pretty much the biggest thing, and I tried to fix that. The other concern is that a lot of folks got text messages, which is another service you can leverage, which I didn't. A lot of folks got mailers, including some door hangers. from my opponent that also stated maintaining Cary's small town charm. And a lot of folks might have voted for that. So the thing I can say the most is that they'll be watching and they'll be involved. I hope now more than ever. When I say that you can do stuff outside of government more than inside, there's a thing I learned that you can do outside of government that can request a referendum for an action that's being taken within a local municipality. So if the residents believe that something should go to referendum, they can say like, hey, wait a minute, that should go to referendum. The problem is that it requires 10% of the total registered voters, and that's pretty substantial. I did quick math. It's around 2,100 people. It's 10% of 213,000. So it's 213,000. 31,000 showed up to vote for this last election or turned in ballots. So you had 14%, 14.70% turnout. So to get something to go to referendum is about 2,100 signatures. So there's work that can be done outside of, within, some would say maybe even more influential outside. So if you ever feel like something's not right, just voice up. And you have a platform now. I won't be doing it every weekday, but you will have a platform here. And we've laid the groundwork. We have the infrastructure now. There's documented, archived accounts of what kind of things we were trying to address. And that's a good thing. And it just starts by starting something. And I think cynicism is my least favorite quality. I think it can destroy the will of younger people. And I still see great things, because a lot of folks wanted to keep Cary's small town charm. So much so that they voted for somebody that was running for the first time and maybe wasn't as well educated on my views, because I didn't leverage direct mail as much as my opponent. But we will be watching the small town charm. And I'm going to get a set date for each week that I'll join you live, and we'll do something fun. It'll be more I gotta say, like, losing is never fun, but I've grown enough as a person, thanks to the people around me and through like life lessons, that this can be seen as such more as like a win in so many other ways, because there's like the Mythbusters. I always resort back to science. We have a result now. We have numbers, and I never wanted to like just bring the voting public down to numbers. But that's one of the things I've been exposed to, is that sometimes it's the more you hit somebody with a direct mail advertisement, and but I'm long on Cary. Even though the small town charm, the reason why my parents moved me here, when my parents moved me here, there was no smoke shops, there was no marijuana, there was no video gaming. We had a place where you could make a necklace, buy Beanie Babies. So we're still going to be in it to be preserving small town charm. And we'll see how the, like what we've done here and through your voices could be very influential to having some of the suppressed voices, not only in the public, but within government, voice up and stand a little taller. So I'm incredibly proud of what we all have done here, and it's amazing to be part of it. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. So I'm gonna get a set date for when I join you all, when I join you at home weekly, and then be looking out for that if you're at all interested. We'll have more fun. Since politics probably won't be as involved, we'll be able to have guests, and we'll do a set redesign, and it'll be fun. And there's still work to do. So I want to thank like every person that put a sign up. Every person that gave well wishes, and like when I was doing door hangers, people were screaming my name and stuff. I hope it's very apparent that I didn't do any of this for personal gain. And I think the people that were very concerned about this know that, and that's why they were so concerned. So speaking to the youth out there and to people of all ages, act on your passions. Don't be afraid by money, politics, and slander. Treat everybody with kindness, and great things will happen. I will see you. Be on the lookout for when I'm going to be joining you at home every week. And thank you for joining me for tonight's show. Congratulations to everybody, everybody who campaigned. I want to congratulate Mr. Kaunick and his team for the win, and then also everybody else that ran. No matter how their campaign turned out. So congratulations to them, and let's rise the tide for everybody. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Have a great night.